Hey guys, this is Wes from GNW Sports and Apparel. Everybody loves this. We're live now on YouTube, so people, if you subscribe on our YouTube, we're live on YouTube, Facebook page, Facebook like, Facebook basically, and we're live right now on Twitter. So everybody loves their story time, and it's starting to die down. So we're going to try story time with Keith Anderson.
What's happening out there in Georgia land? This is Keith Anderson. I'm going to tell you a story. It's actually a pretty funny story. Back in the day, we used to run the campus. And after about 2 or 3 times, I got really tired of running that campus. So I thought I got smart. We had the north-south, east-west, and the orbit bus. I jumped on the bus, the orbit. I put a bunch of water on me and they came around and said, Keith, you sure we're running? Boy, you in shape, aren't you? I said, yeah, man. I'm sure we're tired, though, Coach. I don't think I can do this again. He said, well, we're going to do it next week. I said, okay, I got you. So next week came around, and behold, I got on that orbit bus again. But when I got to where I was going, I stepped off, and guess who was there? Coach T, Terry Shinsky. So he had to start running with me from that point on out. So anyway, I told him, if you're running, you got to run with me. Bye.
Who's next?
Man,
Brandon.
I'm trying.
Brandon.
I don't have a funny story, but I have a welcome to Georgia story. It was freshman year, of course. Finally made first team, special team. Coach Fabris being the coach on kickoff team. We were Thomas Davis, who helped recruit.
Oh yeah,
you know TD helped recruit me. He mentioned to me to keep my head on the swivel when you're running down there on kickoff, because you don't never know who's coming for you. And my, hard-headed behind, I'm 6'4", 235, just muscle running down there to try to be the fastest one I can get down there. I got down there fast, but the second play, the second kickoff we did, a walk-on, and I know him to this day, my guy. Across the field, and by the time he made contact with me, my feet was in the air. I was flying, literally flying. And I think from that point on, I went looking for his ass. Then I learned the lesson. Always keep your head on the swivel, cats. I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
All right, so for sophomore year, Sugar Bowl, playing West Virginia, we could not ask twat frame. They done jumped up 28-0. It's a bad game. And it's like the game just going on, and Coach Fabris, again, special team coach, DN coach, and we had a player, Donovan Baldwin, who had redshirted that year, was in shorts and a T-shirt, sweatpants. And he just stayed on the sideline, like watch the game and everything. And Fabris, of course, is a very, very high-strung gentleman, especially when the game is tight and it's like we're losing. And so I'm watching him walk by Donovan, and he literally gets in Donovan like, why don't you fucking do something? I'm like, Coach, he's not even playing. So he kid's not even playing ball, and he was getting the kid's face and just all gonna go off on him. And the kids are standing there not doing anything. So that's my story. So, but yeah, that was definitely.
That's hilarious. Y'all got any more stories, guys?
I don't think these should be on the air.
There you go.
Okay. We talked about this earlier. I have not done our signings, and I should be slapped around and should have done it. We lost Vince Dooley, and we almost had him here. And I told you guys at the beginning, these videos will live on when we're gone. And so I want to do for you, Keith, what would you want your family to remember you for, and your teammates and everything else?
Hard worker, a guy that took everything to heart, whether it was a good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
Understand life and the ups and downs that it has, and to learn your way out of it without doing it the wrong way.
I think well, my family and friends remember me as just a good man. Was always there to listen because I'm a great listener without thinking anyway. My family, probably more than I should. So I just want to remember me, like I said, as a good man and someone that was always going to be there for them when they call on me. And when they need anything, I was always going to be there.
Yes, sir.
And this is hard because I got two girls, man, and you don't realize how much you really mean to somebody until you look in the eye and see how much they admire you just even from the time they open their eyes. And my girls, I just want to make sure they understand that Daddy loves them and all the sacrifices and things I've done, I did for them, for myself. But we were talking about on the way up here is doing the things for the right motivation. And you never know things that motivate you until you get the right motivation in front of you. And I want them to know that I love them and everything I do for them. So, yeah.
That's awesome, guys. And see, we're doing this because you never know how long you're going to be here. So I'm glad that we did this, and I'm going to start doing this to all the signings because you never know when you're going to lose a loved one. Like I said, I almost had Vince here, and I just kept putting it off, staying in my business, working. Don't take life for granted, guys. Like these guys doing this here, the family get to watch these videos go on and on. I've got a lot of videos on YouTube. If something happens to me, videos living goes on and on. So getting back to, thank you guys for doing that because I know your family will enjoy this down the road. When you played at Georgia, what was the loudest state?
Florida.
I forgot to hold you.
It was Jacksonville, University of Florida, especially in 1985. It was real loud. I mean, they call it the biggest outdoor cocktail party, and you can actually smell the alcohol when you come out and you run into the stadium. So that was the loudest.
And another thing, when you played, what was the toughest coach on you? Everybody's saying great stories. Thank you.
But no, we had a few of them, but they weren't really that tough on you because the talent that we had, it wouldn't. You didn't have to have that much pressure put on you.
Yeah.
I mean, it was put on you, but we just did what we had to do. So we didn't have that much. I had that much coaching.
When you was in the NFL, what was your most famous play? I mean, that you just like I can remember that day, and I'm like that, and it shocked me more than anything.
Well, I can honestly say that the famous play was a pass from Joe Montana. Mm-hmm. My first play in the NFL, I went 78 yards, and I looked up around the 10, 11-yard line and saw Dion out the corner of my eye. And,
so I tell this story.
Yeah, and I didn't see him coming until it was too late. And by that time, I was flat back. And 2 plays later, I spiked on him. And as a matter of fact, I tore my knee up that day.
Ooh, man.
But yeah, that's my most memorable moment.
And you go down. Loudest stadium.
Oh, Tennessee. What year was that?
Ooh, she's Tennessee fan.
05 Tennessee. Yeah, they trash.
There you go.
Oh,
yes.
It's okay. Yeah, Tennessee.
Okay.
Was most loud. Yeah, and the food was trash too. Also.
But yeah, and another thing, when you was in the NFL, what's the best play that you?
Well, best play. Well, I almost sacked Brett Favre before he retired.
Wow.
With the Jets. I broke actually the play before. I was run down on kickoff, hard hit, and ran against 3 linemen that looked like this guy here. Yeah, back in the day when they had the wedge. Back in the day. And I don't know how a 265-pound D lineman was the first one down on the kickoff. Make that guy down there, and I injured my wrist. Tore my scapula up, all that stuff. But the next play, Brent Favre was out there, and I wasn't coming out. I tried to get back to him, but I couldn't make it.
That's pretty good. But yeah, one thing that the story time, and I forgot to tell you, it's just these go on, and they're such great stories.
Yes, sir.
And I thank you guys for telling the stories because when they leave here, I didn't know they were here.
Yeah.
we are advertising on YouTube right now, everywhere, trying to do these story times. So just keep that in mind. We'll let him go. I think you got a customer in here, so go ahead and light the stadium again.
Oh, I gotta agree, man. I think Tennessee. Everybody talks about Death Valley, but the 2 times we played LSU, it wasn't in Death Valley. We played at Stanford and beat the crap out of them.
Good.
And we played them in SC Championship and beat the crap out of them. So that was a good, but definitely Tennessee. I think funny story about that game.
Yes, sir.
DJ Shockley threw a pick. And literally, me and Ken Shockley, standing another offensive line, standing beside each other on the sideline. He throws a pick, and when I tell you he's this close to me, I couldn't hear what he was saying. It was nuts. I mean, they went crazy. It was just that loud. So, and I think it's because if you know Neyland Stadium, it has that cover on top, so all the sound gets funneled down to the field.
Yes, sir.
So that's definitely, I say Tennessee definitely.
I did with Brandon. NFL story.
Oh man. I got hurt my last preseason game in Chicago.
Oh wow!
But I did put Tommy Harris on his butt at training camp, so that was pretty cool. So,
okay.
And I got concussed by Lance Brooks, the linebacker. So that was pretty cool too. But yeah, so that was definitely pretty cool. So,
well, guys, thank y'all, and we've got some guys in here want some more art. Family, because that's why I did what I did earlier for your family to know, because you're family now, and I want your family to know when you left here. We're off here, guys. If y'all missed the signing, we got more people coming, so I'm gonna get off here. Go Dogs! Get out here now. Bring your card, bring your cash, bring anything. Go Dogs!
Hey, my friends, must been talking about you.
Was that good?
Yeah, that was good.